Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Today we delve into a story that encapsulates the complex intertwine of international relations, moral conviction, and law. Now, the heart of our story finds itself in South Africa, which is a nation with a history of overcoming the curse of apartheid, and now at the forefront of a contentious geopolitical discourse. Hello everyone, my name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News Channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered. So please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. South Africa's passionate stance on the current conflict in Gaza is making waves as our Foreign Minister Naledi Pandor makes declaration with far-reaching implications. Addressing a crowd brought together by the spirit of solidarity with Palestine, Pandor says that South African citizens fighting with Israel forces will face arrest upon return. Now, this statement not only reaffirms South Africa's critical posture towards Israel military action, but also widens the split between the two nations, which are already at diplomatic loggerheads. Now, taking a step back, this narrative began to gain traction when charges of genocide were levied against Israel, actually escalated to the highest level of international justice, which is the United Nations. Now, South Africa is not a casual observer, as the nation does bring its own history to the table, discerning parallels between its apartheid past and the alleged treatment of the Palestinians today. Now, diving deeper into the foreign minister's proclamation, we see more than mere words. These are a legal foundation rooted in South Africa's arms control laws. And any unauthorized engagement in foreign military operations by South African citizens is not just frowned upon, but is legally actionable. Pandor's message is ambiguous. Those with helmets will have to trade them for handcuffs if they return. Now, the decree draws a bold line across the sands of citizenship and service, introducing the possibility of revocation of South African citizenship for those holding dual nationality with Israel. This is a significant Jewish demographic of approximately 70,000 individuals facing a potential crisis of national identity and loyalty. Now, Pandor extends her rallying cry beyond legislative repercussions, mobilizing the citizenry to protest against what she calls the 5 main supporters of Israel-Gaza's interventions, an elusive mention of global powers perceived to be backing Israel military action.
The people of Palestine trained the freedom fighters of the liberation movement. This is a relationship of freedom fighters, of activists, of nations that share a history of struggle for justice and freedom. It is not a matter of yesterday. It is not a matter of the election tomorrow. It's an issue of justice. It's an issue of fighting colonialism. It's an issue of fighting racism. It's an issue of fighting occupation. It's an issue of...
Amidst the echoes of applause, we are reminded of the toll the conflict has taken. A humanitarian catastrophe has unfolded with devastating loss of life and displacement in Gaza, while Israel's citizens have not been spared from hostility either. Now the shadow of war is cast long and dark over these regions, with echoes felt in international courts and the chambers of political assemblies. The response from Israel has been swift and critical, branding South Africa as a voice for Hamas, a narrative that intertwines with their experience of conflict and loss.
If you have a few hours, could you take your time and just make a poster? The poster should read, "Stop Genocide," and go and stand outside 5 embassies. There are 5 primary supporters of Israel. I'm not going to name them for you. You must do your work. As the women in black did for us when we were fighting apartheid. Stand up and petition. Stand up and protest. Stand up and be visible.
Ladies and gentlemen, what transpires next in this international legal and ethical drama may take years to unfold, but the story, as complex as it is, revolves around age-old questions of justice, human rights, and national loyalty. With the threads of national policies and individual choices intertwined, this narrative will remain under the scrutiny of the world's watchful eye. And with that, we come to the close of today's story, wondering what the tide of justice will wash ashore, pondering the future of international law and relations, and contemplating the fate of those caught in the crossfire of ideologies and legalities. Thank you so much for watching. That is it from me. Please make sure that you share and like this video, and please engage in the comment section. Till we meet again, it is goodbye for now.